Erin was born as a fierce little girl. Being the youngest of four, she never let her siblings boss her around. She never had any fear for anyone or anything. You know, she was just this brave little girl. To me, that was the first sign of leadership with Erin, because she never wanted to follow others. She knew what she wanted to do, and that's what she did.
She's always been forced into a leadership role because of the position that she's played. As a setter, you're in charge of the whole team. The timing on every play, the cohesiveness as a unit.
Erin's probably one of the most independent young women that we have on our team, so it's been really cool just kind of watching her be her own person. And the longer that she's here, the more that she opens up. And I'm sure growing up in a family where she has like a strong female presence, that she's able to like feel a little bit more comfortable doing that.
My wife has been an unbelievable role model for our daughters. She's been a leader since day one.
Hi, I'm Erin Anthony, the founder of Renew Herbs.
I think with them watching me as I built my business, I started from the ground floor, you know, with not one customer. And I just got out there and I pounded and I pounded and I believed. You know, we would go around as a family putting signs all around Houston and to promote the business, and they've seen that all of their life.
She just put the work in, always did her research, started making connections with people, and now she's top 100 most successful businesswomen in Houston. Nothing's given to us, like you have to work for it. And thank God, like we have our parents, like these successful people to show us what a leader is.
To grow up where, you know, their dad was a professional baseball player, and not just a professional baseball player, but a really good baseball player. When they would be asked about, man, your dad was like, is a great Dodger or a great Astros or whatever, and they just knew him as dad. They didn't know the great gift that he had. So I think along with that and seeing him working hard and always out practicing and then throwing the baseball to the boys and outside playing sports with them, they knew that, you know, if I really want to make it, I got to work hard. I got to practice every day. I got to treat it as a job.
Growing up like in that environment made her into be the kid that she is. Coachable, great teammate, like always wanting to give back, worried about the team, not really just focused on herself. And I think that's a huge part of like her upbringing. You can't really coach that into a kid.
The lesson that I best gave Erin was the road's going to be a tough road when you're an athlete. There are going to be a lot of ups and downs along the way. There's always tomorrow, and you have to play each game as though it's your last game, because you never know when the end will come. Erin was highly recruited at her position, but she always wanted to go to a California school. It was tough because, you know, there was a few different coaching changes before Erin got on campus.
At the club where she was playing, you know, we're telling us those coaches have left. You don't know what the program is going to be like. And I would, you know, convey that to Erin, and she says, Mama, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to USF.
Not everyone gets to be in the position that I'm in. I just knew that I could help in some way contribute to success.
I'll be honest, it was painful to watch her freshman year. It was painful to watch. But we just encouraged her that Frank and his coaching staff were going to build something special around her, and it's starting to happen. From 3 games to 8 this year, it's quite a jump.
And the Dons have won their first West Coast Conference match since 2015.
Erin has been perseverance that we needed to get through this transition. And sure, there are moments where she's like, wow, is this gonna work? Is this gonna happen?
Every now and then you're gonna have your doubts of like, can I do this? Or, you know, like, why did God put me in this situation? It's all about faith. You know, He wouldn't put you in this situation if He knew you couldn't handle it.
We're gonna be the underdogs for almost all of our conference matches. So going in, we need athletes that aren't afraid of a challenge, that are willing to just grind and do whatever it takes to win, even though the cards might be stacked against you.
Our experiences are so similar in that, again, I was part of a major rebuilding process with the Astros, and with that rebuilding process came a lot of pressure. And so I had to learn how to not only be a leader, but deal with pressure along the way. But if you believe in what you've started, and you believe in where the program is going and where you believe it'll go, you see it through.
She's now understanding that what we're putting together, that it's important for her to kind of take that role and be like, I was here when the base got put down. I'm going to become a leader for this program for the next 2 or 3 years and make sure that these freshmen understand exactly what the message from the program is trying to get across.
What makes her great at her position is how adaptable she is and how relatable she is. There's not a person on our team that she can't connect with, and that as a setter is pretty invaluable.
She can jump, she moves, she has such a supple touch with the set. She's a playmaker.
It just warms my heart when we're in the stands and watching Erin and just watching her lead and watching her just, you know, bringing everybody together. It's a proud moment.
She's even taught me how to be strong in certain situations just through her stick-to-itiveness.
One of the things we talk about is legacy, and for them to see the 2003 team, their experience, and that we're in such a similar circumstance.
Coach Jeff Nelson takes a team that's only had 2 winning seasons in the 26-year history of their program and just automatically gets them into a great record. 26-7 this year, heading to the NCAAs for the first time.
From seeing the alumni in the past years and hearing their stories of their success, it just makes me want that too.
It put it in perspective for Erin, like she could see, you know, kind of what the next step could be. So for her to be kind of like part of the core that we're building around to get us to the next step, I think she feels that.
When the Astros won their championship last year, I did think about that, how I was at the front end of that building process, and to see it finally come to fruition where they were able to win a championship, I felt that I had something to do with it. I hope that Erin is able to have that experience, that, you know, she was at the start of something great, and it might not happen during her tenure here at the University of San Francisco. It may. But if it doesn't, I believe that she'll feel good knowing that she was at the front end. It would be great to see USF win a championship one day.